Hello YouTube, today I'm at the Chicago Auto Show taking a look at this all-new 2021 Chevy Tahoe Z71. Starting off up front, you may notice the headlights are very familiar. They take the same design from the all-new Silverado. Very cool looking SUV. I love that it's Z71. You got the black bow tie. I believe this one has the 360-degree camera system. Parking sensors in the bottom portion of the bumper, as well as these really nice red tow recovery hooks. Some pretty meaty tires on the side as well. Really nice gray and machined. Looks like you have some Goodyear Wrangler trail runners, and those are a 215/60/20. Up here we have your Z71 badge. Black and color matched mirror with your camera right here. Blacked out Tahoe badge, and it looks like we have some plastic liner right here, and that's actually, I like when manufacturers do that because they're getting rid of the possibility that these all rust out, especially in northern climates where they use salt on the roads. Tube running boards. This vehicle does have the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob in your pocket, you can lock and unlock the vehicle by pushing this button. This vehicle does have blind spot monitoring as well. Tons and tons of room in this vehicle, not nearly as much as the Suburban, but still definitely holds its own. Capless fuel fill port. Absolutely beautiful redesigned LED taillights. These things look sweet. Coming around to the back, it just looks so clean. This is an absolutely beautiful SUV. Blacked out Chevy bow tie badge, blacked out Tahoe, backup camera, parking sensors. This is where your trailer hitch is covered up, so when you're not towing it looks very nice and factory. Just overall, this thing looks absolutely amazing. The body lines too look really, really nice. I love that they brought the Z71 as a option for this. Very, very cool. And if you look too, you do get increased ground clearance with this Z71. Let's take a closer look at the interior. So getting in is real easy with these running boards. You're up and we're in. Starting off on the left side, we have your two-person seat memory. All of your window controls are right here. The front two windows are automatic up and down. And we have all of your power mirror buttons. Over here we have your electronic parking brake, lane keep assist, parking sensors, traction control off, trail control, automatic start stop off, and then your power outlet on. Right here we have your push button transfer case. Then we have your mode selector right here. And then to the right of that we have all of the lighting controls for the exterior of the vehicle, including the dimmer switch for the interior lights. To the right of that we have your integrated trailer brake control, and it looks like right here we have a little card holder, if that'll focus. There we go. Coming up top to the instrument cluster, tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right. Absolutely beautiful instrument cluster. I love this. Coming back to the steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, very, very nice. Adaptive cruise control button is right here. Heated steering wheel button is right here. When it is on, you'll be notified by an amber LED. Cruise control buttons are right here. Hands-free call buttons right there. And then your control pad for the LCD display is right here. Just like all GM products, you have a seek or scan rocker on the back of the left side of the steering wheel and a volume rocker on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful SUV. I'd say 95%, maybe 90% of the dash is soft touch leather. Very, very nice. GM and Chevy went the different route. They did not want to do the rotary dial shifter, so instead they just have buttons with your manual plus and minus at the bottom, which is pretty cool, saves a lot of space. Absolutely massive touchscreen display up here. Tons of features. Very, very cool. Very responsive as well. You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And Amazon Alexa. which is sweet. And I believe GM is the only manufacturer to have a pre-trip checklist in the Trailerings app, which is pretty cool. And you can also control the climate from here as well. I love the redundancies with physical buttons and touchscreen buttons. That's really cool to me. Working our way down, we have more physical buttons for the radio, volume knob, tune or select, back forward, home button, and then your back button. Below that, we have your dual zone climate control buttons. Very nice. Then we also have heated seats for the driver and passenger. And then we also have the rear climate control buttons on, off, and then rear climate only. Below that, we have an SD card reader, USB-C, USB, and a 12-volt outlet. In front of that, we have your wireless charging mat. Right here, we have 2 cup holders, which is very nice. Coming up top, we have a little storage compartment right here. It's actually pretty deep. I can almost fit my entire hand in there, and I have a pretty big hand. And we have your hazard light button right here. Coming back to the center console, lift up on it, LED lit, giving us access to a decent amount of storage. This is actually pretty sweet. Very nice. I'm a huge fan of this leather wrapped armrest. That's very nice. The seats in this vehicle are absolutely amazing as well. Look at the attention to detail in the wood trim. This thing is so sweet. Here is your glove box right there. Coming up top, you have an LED lit vanity for passenger as well as driver. LED dome map lights. 3-door universal garage remote. This button controls the lights will remain off when the doors are open. And then you can actually use these 2 buttons to raise and lower the captain's chairs right here. So if you're gonna get out, and before you get out, you know you're gonna have to, put them down, you can do it from the driver's seat, which is awesome. Previously, this button for the trunk release was over here, down there. They moved it up here. You have max open, 3/4 open, or off completely, meaning you'll have to actually go to the back to open it. And then to open it, you just push the button. This right here, I believe, controls the sliding seats as well. And then you have your auto dimming rear view mirror. I was really wishing they had put the video mirror in here instead, but maybe on a little bit more expensive of a trim. With that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. So you do get a decent amount of legroom in this Tahoe, even though it's the shorter version. I'd say I have a solid 6 to 8 inches of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. You do have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. Really nice TVs in the rear seats of the front driver and passenger seats, which is awesome. 2 cup holders right here, rear climate control, as well as heated captain's chairs. And you can also, your auto mode and your mode. You have 2 USB-Cs and 2 HDMIs. So one could be playing Xbox, one could be playing PlayStation. It's very, very cool. Again, these seats are automatic as well. This one is folded down. And when these are all folded down, it's essentially a flat load floor. Up top, LED dome map lights. And on off. Heating cooling vents, integrated hanger hooks as well. Very nice. Now, I'm 5'11", and they did say they made more room back here for the rear passengers. And I actually can see that. The old Tahoe, I would not be comfortable back here, but back here it's not that bad. You have a USB-C right here, storage cubby, cup holder, USB-C, storage cubby, cup holder, and then button to fold down the seat for the rear passengers to get out if they need to. Dome map lights, LED lights as well.
This is the nice thing, right?
Very, very cool. Let's take a quick look at the cargo space. So to open the trunk on this vehicle, you just come up to it, push the button, and it automatically raises for you, which is very cool. Coming in here, yeah, pretty decent amount of space. Storage underneath as well. Opening this up, you have a 115 volt 400 watt max power outlet, and all of these controls the seats that fold down. So it looks like This is the left, this is the right, and this is the second row, and that's the second row. Very, very cool. And then to close the trunk, you're gonna come back here, push this, and the trunk will automatically close. I just can't get over how clean this tail end looks. This thing looks absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna be uploading a bunch of Chicago Auto Show content in the coming days or weeks. If that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing or sharing the video. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.